Miles, and welcome to Farming Simulator Survivor Series. In this series, I have I only have $6,983 to start off with. We are starting off in September, and we do have some land, and we do have some equipment. My Uncle David died, and he left us his lumber mill. He had a small lumber mill, and he also had the contract for the Old Grain Museum, which we have to take up to collect our inheritance. We have to complete that task to get our inheritance. Unfortunately, my Uncle David died. By the time all the expenses of his funeral and everything, he had no money left over. The land was paid for, the lumber mill was paid for, and the equipment was paid for. They sold off some of the equipment to pay off his medical bills, but he does have some equipment in there. So we are in Riverbed Spring. I just came from the bank, and the bank has told me we signed all the documents, and the bank has told me the property's mine. I'm good to go. One of the good things about this map is that my grandpa Walter also lives in Riverbed Springs. He was David's father, my father's brother, and I remember him when he growing up. I used to help him out when I used to stay with Grandpa from time to time. I would go help him out at the lumber mill. Now, he wasn't a lumberjack. I'll tell you that right now. This is my pickup truck. It's a Ford 250, F-250. But my uncle wasn't a lumberjack, but he liked cutting wood, and he lived close. He lived with my grandfather until he got his own place. He got himself a trailer and bought some land. And that the rest is history. He owned one of the two lumber mills in Riverbend Springs. His lumber mill was slow, and he did a lot of construction to help tide him over in between waiting for the lumber to be processed and all that. Let's go visit Grandpa Walter while we're here. The farm hasn't changed. Hey, Grandpa Walter, how are you? Oops. Try that again.
First month on the farm behind you, kiddo. How's it going? That's normal. Don't worry. If you need some help with the basics, you can always ask me for some help. And it's not only me. Ask others for help in their field of expertise. Also, there is a website, I was told. It's farming-simulator.com/academy. Apparently, there are so-called tutorials with more information on things. You might want to check that out. Don't forget, farming is a learning process that never ends. You will always learn something new, no matter how long you've been doing it.
Okay. Hey, Grandpop, I'm here to go to Uncle David's place and check it out and see what needs to be done. You cleaned up everything? Okay, alright, cool. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the property, start the truck. And we're gonna drive right over to the property. It isn't much. We don't own any farmland. And from what I understand, there's a trailer, a barn, a lumber mill, and a greenhouse. My uncle was a vegan, so he grew his own vegetables. Ah, stay on the road, buddy. Oh, there's the trailer. There's the barn. Looks like we got some lighting. Yeah. Yeah, that's a single wide trailer. I lived in one. I quit my job and moved up here. Oh, get some equipment. Oh, this is the tree puller. I don't know why he... Oh, yeah, to transport the wood chips. Okay. Yeah, we got greenhouse. What is it? It's growing something. Let's get in here and take a look at it. Ah, it's growing lettuce. And yeah, Uncle David plumbed it into his water supply back here. Okay, a log trailer and a flatbed. Okie dokie. What's this? Okay, you got no wood in here and nothing's activated. Well, okay, let's check out the barn. Ah, Uncle David's old Mac. Yeah, that's nice. I don't remember him having a tractor. I guess he bought that just before his accident. And he had an old skid. I guess he replaced the old skid with his Kubota. I guess he uses that to load the wood up. Okay. This is it. So... I tell you what, let's hop into this. Start this baby up. Okay, we got this. See if I remember how to use this. Okay, I did bring my chainsaw. Tell you what, let's bring this tree down. And we'll go ahead and start processing some wood. Yeah, let's get some super strength on. He built this himself. I remember when he built it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Never cut underneath the tree. Because that is why you don't cut underneath the tree. Oh, I can't. I don't know why I can't cut that. Tell you what. Let's just cut this right here. And cut this tree up. And we'll just come up here. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got to select that. And the other rule of this, I can do contracts. I can do, I can sell everything except for the original equipment. I can't sell this tractor. I can't sell any of this equipment or any of this equipment. The only time I can sell it is to buy a newer one. That's the only time I can sell it. Now we can lease equipment. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. We can lease equipment. T. Okay. Oh, I want the cable. How do I get the cable? Super strength off. It's been a while since I've used this. Okay, I don't know how. Oh. Rotate up, vehicle, rotate down, okay. Use enter, okay. Attach tool. Oh. Select tool. I really don't know how this thing works. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll figure it out. V to lower. C, X. Okay. Let's go back to super strength for right now. Let's use super strength until I figure out how to use that. And we'll just get these trees in here and processed. Get all these stuff in here. My Uncle David liked this town. My father didn't like this town, so he moved out when he was a boy. Okay, up there. And he actually became a businessman. And he's a CEO of some company. I forget. He's CEO of Giant Software. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it. But, okay. Actually, what I need to do, we got 40% filled. What I need to do is go to the old museum. The old grain mill museum. So I need to see what they need. Now, the contract that we have, that I signed when I was in the bank, because I had to sign the contract also. But the contract stated that there's a deer. Contract stated that we had to supply all the wood, and we had to supply all the material for the farm, for the mill. And it's like a 25-year contract with the option of renewal if it's not completed within 25 years. So eventually I'm going to have to buy the cement factory to be able to get cement products, or lease it. I can lease it, which is something I'm thinking about doing. I don't know yet. But we're going to have to get a lot of work done between now and then to get it done. I came up here last year. Uncle David was so happy he got that contract, and he was so happy he got that contract. Oops, ran the stop sign. he was so happy he got the contract, and he said it was going to be make him. It was going to make him big enough to buy some land and start farming. He helps. He helps my grandfather out with the farm when Grandpa needs it. Okay. We're at the old grain mill. And we come over here, it's going to tell us that we need wood beams and long planks is what they are requesting right now. Best safety device is a careful worker. And a scarecrow and that the guy who creates death. It's a death staff. Okay. Nothing in here except for a paper hat. Okay. Nothing really much here. Let's see what's upstairs. Stairs are halfway decent. This place is a disaster. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of work that needs to be done. Does this open up? I guess that door doesn't open up. Oops, wrong button. I guess that's supposed to go up to there. I guess it just doesn't go up. Thank you. So donation. Next to the railroad tracks. Can we go in here? No, we can't go in there. I guess it's locked. With the supply and the materials. Let's see, can we climb up this? Nope, can't climb that up. Okay. Alrighty then. So we need some wood planks and some... Oh, not wood. What do we need again? Beams and long planks. Okay, so let's go ahead and start processing those. And I will meet you back at the... I will meet you back at the farm. Lumber mill, not the farm, because we don't have a farm. We have a lumber mill. And we need to go ahead and activate. We need wood beams and long planks. And automatic save. There we go. Activate. Okay, let's go ahead and activate that and wood beams and activate that. Okay, we got the lumber mill working. Get rid of the stump. Cut down another tree. Okay. Let's get rid of some of this stuff so we can see where we're at. And we'll go ahead and pick that up. I didn't tell you to sleep. let's get this tree all put away. It's getting a little bushy over here. Uncle David was also a volunteer firefighter here in town. So he was well liked. A lot of people knew him. A lot of people knew him. And he was well liked. He okay. That was weird. A little glitchy. Super strength. There we go. Okay. Look at the deer. Bet my Uncle David used to feed them, that's why they're there. R. Let's see where we're at. Only at 52%. So I tell you what, let me go ahead and cut down some more trees, clean up this area a little bit, and go from there. I'll bring you back. Okay, guys and gals, the lumber mill is full. Got some branches left over. I cut down a total of 3 trees to fill it up. So we just got to wait until it is processed the wood. So I guess one is for wood beam. There's 4 there, and wood chips are here. Okay. We got that working. Cleaned up the bushes a little bit in this area. That's the next tree. I'm going to eventually just cut down the trees in this area and fill it up. What we can do, though, is accept contracts. Cutting, cultivating, bale wrapping. Any good contracts? Stone picking. I'm not going to do that. Oh yeah, that's just spraying. That's a $6,000 job. Okay. So, what am I doing? Spraying fields, removing the weeds. So I need herbicide. Field 91, which is right by us, I think. 91. Yep, right by us. So I'll go ahead and go to the field and meet you there. Farm at the field. And we are going to spray this ourselves. Click OK. Get GPS set up. Oh. And we'll go ahead and start spraying. And I'll go ahead and bring you back when we are getting close to this being done. It's done. Now, the museum said that they'll give us $10,000 for each rare item we find around Riverbend Springs. And if I remember correctly, I don't know if there's anything in here. Nope, nothing in here. So we got to look in the old barns and stuff like that. Ah! Some old barns in here. Anything in here? Nope, nothing in here. I thought there was a building somewhere. I hate. I need to turn this off when I'm recording. So we need to find $10,000. Nothing in here. And we're at the edge of the map. Okay, we'll just search around. I'm just gonna go ahead and search around. If I find anything, I'll bring you back. We're at this little farm right here on the map. I was close, but found this. And it looks like an old seed sorter. So we've got our first collectible. Yeah. See if there's anything else around here. Buy this? Okay, Field 89 buys this. Oh, that's a road. Tell you what, contracts, collect. Hi, dears. You know where there's any old crap? That's a bike route. I'll bring you back. I know there's something in this tower. Okay, we're up here. There's the wood stove. So we got $20,000. Anything else up here? Beach ball. Wonderful view. Wonderful views. Oh, look at that view. Can't see our place, but it's right over there. It's right around here. Nothing else up here. That would be too easy. Yeah! Boom. You can't die in this, you can't die in this game, buddy. Okay, let's walk down there. Is there anything around here? Old fire road. Okay, that goes back. Let's go this way. Some water down there. River Baden Springs is a beautiful forestry area. What's this? Rocks. What's up with this? Road. And road. I hit a stop sign. This is just a beautiful area. It most certainly is. Okay. I'll meet you back at the lumber mill. I gotta figure out how to use some of this equipment and then go from there. We had a little less than 7,000. We're up to $39,037. I'm gonna do some more contracts offline. Oh. There you go. Get rid of the stump. And hit save. I hit the wrong button. So we got this going on. We got this going on. So we're making a little money. We're making a little process. But if you're new to the channel and like this series, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos I do come along. And once I figure out how to go live with my new software, I'll be live streaming again. And do me a favor, hit that like button. Every like I get pushes this video out a little bit more, which helps grow this channel, and I would really appreciate that. And as always, have fun playing your games, be safe out there in the world, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.